Vibranium, I can never get soft. I move squares, trying not to get boxed.
Banana Bro Crew. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Nicholas K, podcast point guard. What's good?
Cam, aka Mr. aka the man in the middle. Let's get it.
Ken, aka. That was good, Steven.
Ken's back. Ken wasn't here last time, everyone knows, but he's back here, guys. Hey.
People are asking me, Ken, where are you? I was like,
come on, man. I told him you paid the bills here, so you were working. I said, yeah, we're here because of you, brother.
Studio don't come cheap.
Oh,
let's go.
The man behind the cam cut. Oh, it's a director.
Mr. Director.
We said, guys. You said, you good, yeah? Don't watch that. It's again, no face, no case. Don't need to know what it looks like.
No
There's no Ando's business behind there. You get me?
No P45, no birth certificate, no nada.
What am I saying though? Yes, sir.
Let's go.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Right. Back into the swing of things.
Yes, sir. We're back.
A lot to talk about.
Yes, sir.
One thing in particular that's happening, guys, is coaches. Let's just get straight into it. Let's get into it. Should we start? I think we should.
You're gonna say it on me. Yeah, fine. Let's do it. Let's
do
it.
You
Let's
good?
talk about
Right,
it.
What you got, man? What's his name, bro?
No, before we even get into that, listen, before we even get into that, this whole week for me, I've had a week off the Celtics-ish.
Oh, you said Ken's on an off season.
For like a week and a half. After, so out on holiday, or a staycation, and then I'm just chilling, trying to enjoy my time off, and I get this trade news about Kemba. That was it. I thought, let me take a break, bro.
Got to address that quickly.
Best thing that could have happened.
Quickly,
yeah,
we can address it quickly.
What do you think of the Kemba trade?
It's the whole point of bringing Al Horford back. And we're not gaining much from it. Must just re-sign the guy. Kemba was playing well towards the end of his tenure at the Celtics, so it is a bit upsetting. Obviously, he had a bad streak and he was injured this season as well, but I feel like we could have gotten a lot more for Kemba. Or maybe played him half a season, showing his value, and then get a better trade for him. I think it's too soon to pull the trigger.
And Thunder already talking about trading Kemba anyway, so he's not even like
I don't think
he's reached that point in his career where it's like, I was saying this to Ken as well, like there's no, like, he's just going to be bouncing back and forth trying to find a home until he actually, does like what Chris Paul's doing and changes a team.
I don't think Kemba has the capacity to change his team. I think he's an all-star that's being excessively paid considering he's on the back end of his 30 primes.
How old is Kemba Walker?
33.
Oh, he's 33.
No, man.
Kemba's still nice, man. Kemba.
Can he change? Can you bring him in and change? Does he change a team?
He's just not $35 million a year nice, which is why the Celtics got rid of him.
Can he change a team? Not on his own. Proven in Charlotte. Yeah, he can't change a team on his own. But give him another nice piece. I reckon he could do some damage.
Yeah. Who's going to be your point guard now then?
Probably Marcus. Well, Marcus is nice.
Celtics in trouble, man. This is what I'm telling the Celtics. They've also hired a new coach.
Yes,
his name is Ime Udoka.
I mean.
Ime Udoka. Well, first of all, shouts to him because he's a Nigerian, so well done to you guys. You made a great move inside Nigerian, if I do say so myself. That's him right here. Sir. Lighty, though. But it's calm. Light skin greatness, man. Light skin greatness. Well, you lighty though, but calm. Shouts to him and all of that. Get me? How do you feel about this guy? Because obviously he hasn't got, I don't know, this first NBA,
head coaching.
Yeah. So,
I mean, much more untested than even Brad was when Brad came in, because we knew Brad's college repertoire was quite nice. And I quite like that. I mean, the college game is a lot different, and I feel like when Brad started, you saw the out of bounds plays, the set plays that he ran were a lot more consistent than you see nowadays in the NBA. But this guy, I don't have much on him. So
apparently, this headline is saying that he has a calm demeanor. They're trying to say he hasn't got no fire. He lacks fire.
Lacks swag.
You don't have to be fiery to be a good head coach. You need to know what you're talking about.
That is a good thing. I mean, that is a good debate. Because I remember Shaq was talking about this, about the amount of influence that a coach has on the game. Shaq pretty much said, Shaq said, I don't care about coaches. Like, you either have good players or you don't have good players. There's not
I
much
feel
that
like
a coach
coaching
can do.
is so important.
He's 7'2", 300 pounds. He can say what he likes.
I know, but I mean, like, you know, he's somebody that's had a lot of coaches in his career, good coaches, and for him to have played with so many good coaches and still at the end of his career be like, I don't give a fuck about coaches, it's
very strange.
It's a bit of a mad thing to say.
I think that leads into one of our future sections really well in terms of old NBA stars just like to say some pretty wild shit.
We're gonna get to that. We're gonna get into that.
But I feel like I can't say Shaq's wrong because I've never played in the league.
Yeah.
But I feel like Greg Popovich is a prime example of good coaching as opposed to good players. I mean, how many years playoff experience,
making players consecutively,
50+ wins on a consistent basis. Has had some tough teams, but he still consistently gets the best results out of them. So I feel like it's key. And this guy has got a lot to prove. But I'm in my off season, baby. I'm on vacation.
You don't care, bro.
Catch me in a couple.
You don't care. I mean, I caught Ken on road when the trade dropped. We'll drop the video. Without the Bro Crew TV, here is a Celtics fan right here. We need your reaction, brother. We need your reaction. Quick press conference. Quickly. Okay, so the news is just broken about Kemba Walker right now. We're on the road right now, but about Kemba Walker getting traded for Al Horford, a couple of picks. I think I saw Moses, something in there. What's your reaction there as a Celtics fanatic? Right here, kid.
At this time, I don't have any comments. Speaking with management, with the team, working together to, resolve this. Fuck this team, man.
And as you saw, Ken he wasn't a happy bunny, man. He wasn't a happy bunny. But that's a live reaction there for you guys to enjoy. But
thanks for that, man.
I mean,
Paparazzi wouldn't leave me alone, bro. I was on vacation, man.
I got him back. It was funny enough. But cool. I mean, I don't know what I feel about it. I mean, I guess we'll see. But I liked Brad as you guys as a coach, and he makes good. I feel like he makes good decisions, so he wouldn't.
Good adjustments, good plays.
Yeah. So I don't feel like he would a-okay that if it wasn't gonna be a decent.
He must have tested.
He knows something.
He knows
something. So
I mean, how's Brad gonna be as a general manager now? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know how that's gonna work. Making him GM is a bit of a mad thing still.
Unproven products.
Yeah, nah, man. Celtics out here just looking
I feel
shaky.
like Ainge going is a sign because he's pulled off too many deals.
I think he's just old.
And I feel like the league just doesn't trust him now.
Nah, I think Danny Ainge was just tired. He was just wanted to spend the reports where he just wants to spend time with his grandkids and stuff.
Oh, word.
Yeah,
so is he done with ball? Is he done? Or is he?
Yeah, he's done. He just says I want to just spend more time with my
family. You probably get the phone call as like Magic does.
That's true. Yeah, a little something.
But I feel like the league stopped trusting him when he picked up the phone to make trades now. So
yeah.
I feel like it's time for him to get out. He's made too many Ainge specials, bro.
May I ask a question? What is more surprising, Rick Carlisle leaving the Mavs or Danny Ainge leaving the Celtics?
Good question.
I don't think Ainge is surprising. Also, I think Rick is surprising because we know Luka had his issues with him.
I didn't think he was going to leave. I told both of them were just as surprising as each other.
Yeah.
Because the Celtics one came in, I laughed, but I laughed in shock. I was like, yo, what the hell?
Yeah.
Them man, they're just rebooting the whole thing. That's crazy. But the Mavs thing, obviously, we was hearing rumblings about Luka and stuff. So I guess And
again, they're falling up short year after year.
Yeah, the Mavs should be like decent teams. They've had decent lineups, so I don't know. They shouldn't be.
It's been a while, mate. It's been a while since the Mavs have been good, and KP wasn't enough.
KP wasn't enough.
Even when they made.
What would you call him?
Kristaps Porzingis.
Shout out to KP, man. But obviously they've hired Jason Kidd now.
Yep.
First of all, as a Laker, it is so upsetting to see him go. You know, very instrumental in us winning our championship, solidified, certified ring. Yes. So shouts to Jason Kidd. That's my guy. You get me? So it's sad to see him go, but he's gone over to the Mavs, and I think he's going to be great. I think it's going to be great for Luka. Nice little 1-to-1 there. So that'll be good. I don't know how he'll be. Obviously, at the end of the day, all of this comes down to playoffs and how they are on that stage. The coaches just become completely different beings in that stage. So we'll see how that happens when that comes. But I think it'll be good. It'll be good in terms of player development and all of that. I think it'll be good.
I'm not optimistic. I think they only hired him as the coach because they can make the comparisons to Luka in terms of game. But Jason Kidd's pretty much unproven track record. I have as much faith as I do in Jason Kidd as I do Ime Udoka, if not less. So
that's true. As we go on, let's compare them as well.
He's had the Bucks, he's had the Nets,
and none of them have been great whilst he was there. So They literally probably just said, he kind of plays like him. Let's bring
He
him in."
was good at the Bucks. You remember, Giannis hated to see him go.
Yeah, but they didn't do much. Bucks, they weren't doing much at that time.
That's the thing. I think
Maybe
he's one
they
of
don't
those
have
coaches
enough
that he's a likable coach. Like players gonna like him.
It's
But
important.
is he
knows the game.
gonna?
Yeah.
It's important.
It is important for your coaches for your players to like you.
Very
I can't
much so.
lie.
I don't feel like he's as cerebral as a Greg or.
But who is?
Who's your
But
top
who
three
is?
coaches?
Who is?
Good question.
This is what I'm saying.
Top three
three
coaches.
coaches.
Top 3 coaches: Rick Carlisle, Greg, Eric Spoelstra.
Eric, Greg, Budenholzer.
Eric, Greg, Frank Vogel.
Can you just?
Is there a
you
problem
just
in
for
here?
once.
It got really cold in here all of a sudden. I didn't know what that was.
once,
There was
can
like
you
a
just for once?
breeze.
Me and
There was like a
Ken-
thundercloud.
I feel like the aircon just hit.
I swear
Like,
to
for
you.
a quick second. I feel like the aircon just
What do you
slapped.
mean? Why wouldn't I not rate? Why wouldn't Frank Vogel be one of my favorite coaches?
You're lucky I'm over here.
Wait, of all time or just right now?
Whoa, just right now.
Are you?
No, I'm asking. No, I'm asking because
Right now,
mine was
right
of
now,
right now.
right now.
Okay. Right now, yeah,
All right.
yeah.
This season.
Yeah, this season. Oh.
2 years ago, I would have said Brad.
No, this season, no. This season doesn't. I'm not gonna judge.
Different
coaching.
question. We're just saying
that's my thing,
legacy
that's
of
my thing.
currently active.
Let's just
coaches.
say
Fine.
right now, yeah, of currently active. Yeah, I'm gonna put Frank there, bro. My top 3 for sure. It's my coach. Why would I not put my coach in there?
Tips.
Nah, I wouldn't put Tibbs in
You
there.
could have
relax,
won that
relax.
bubble championship with.
Nah, I disagree. I disagree. I disagree.
I have something very important to say.
Okay, go.
So you could have won that bubble championship with a piece of okra as your head coach.
100%.
Like, it was not that
100%.
deep. So I'm not. You know, that's the
Mickey-
same okra
Mickey
that you
Mouse,
have in your stew.
Goofy running plays.
Oh, here we go again.
So,
Yo, Ken, you got Goofy running places.
Bro.
Oh, come
Bro,
on.
Ty Lue would have easily won that chip.
You gotta need to. You gotta need to.
Tyler's all right.
I feel like Ty Lue
I got
is
more
a
respect
top
for Ty Lue.
Top 5. head
Oh, I
coach.
don't know. He's playing with too much talent to be called a top 5.
We need to revisit this because I never really deeped top 5, top 10, even top 3. I never really asked myself that question. I know if Mungi was here, another, shout out to the Banana Broku family, one of our fellow co-hosts, he would be here slaying Greg. He hates Greg.
Oh yeah.
He hates Greg. His Greg agenda is a next thing.
Wow.
It's a next. He doesn't respect that man
He
at
deserves
all.
his own Netflix
Mongi
series.
hates
Mongi versus
Mungi
Greg.
hates everything
No,
as
but
well.
his Greg slander is elite.
But it is elite. I can't remember his reason, his
It's
rationale.
I know the David Robinson one where he tanked for David Robinson.
Oh yeah,
That's one that gets underneath
I
his
have
skin.
beef with David Robson.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Greg tanked for
Yeah.
Timmy.
Yeah.
And there was a good reason behind it, so I can't remember what he was
I think the
saying.
Kawhi thing as well. I think that was a big. I think that's a stain on Greg's career.
Oh, yeah,
The fact that
definitely.
Kawhi left.
It
As in-
didn't
as in
happen. It
letting
wasn't
him-
good.
letting him
Yeah,
flourish during the end of the big 3.
wasn't good.
I mean, he did his thing in playoffs, but he wasn't Kawhi, like the Kawhi we
Do
see
you remember
now.
the Kawhi madness that happened with him? They were saying that he's injured and he was saying he's not, or something like that. What was it? Was
Yeah,
like
it was messy.
It was messy. It wasn't good. It wasn't good. It's in his career.
Yeah.
But at the same
That
time,
shit was mad, bro.
By the way, hindsight, with all the information that we have since then, can we not see that being an agenda from Kawhi's party in terms of the fact that we knew he wanted to go back to LA? So
Yeah, that's
they
true.
could have been
Yeah.
making up anything because
Yeah.
we knew that guy was trying to get out of there.
Yeah.
We knew he was trying to get to LA. So put some respect on Pop's name, man.
Yeah, I mean, I like Pop. I think he's one of. I think of all time, he's one of the best. So I ain't got nothing to say about Pop, but shouts to him.
Shouts to Pop.
I just never really deep like top 3 coaches. Like now, maybe we'll come back to it, but of all time, we got to think about
Top
that
3 of
too.
all time?
Nah.
I mean, I got
Too
Phil.
broad a question. Too broad a question.
We can't do that now.
We gotta do that now. I know if Phil's one number one. That's all I know.
Educate yourselves, and then we'll come
Yeah,
back.
yeah. Then we'll come back to that.
And,
We'll do
and
that.
myself, of course.
Yeah, because it's a good
There's
question.
lot
Good
There's a
question.
lot of coaches out there.
Yeah.
Pat Riley.
Rick Carlisle, Pacers.
Yeah. Weird fit. Thought I'd see him go to a better team. Don't see
No, I
him.
feel like Pacers is
Pacers
like a
alright
Rick Carlisle
still.
team. It's like
the
mid to
Mavs of
top.
the East.
Yeah, mid to top Eastern team. I mean, I like the Pacers as a team. Sabonis hasn't got the respect that he deserves. We'll get to that another day. But Sabonis is a baller. He was averaging stupid numbers, near triple-double numbers, but he missed All-Star, if I'm not mistaken. And he wasn't even in the MIP talks. But they have a nice team.
I forgot that Rick
Didn't they
actually
put
coached.
Sabonis in because of injuries?
I think he might have gone in. But he wasn't voted in. I just
Don't remember. Wasn't
Don't
Rick.
forget Rick's a champion, man.
Rick Carlisle is a champion.
He's a champion.
Don't forget,
much so.
man.
He's a
To be
highly
honest-
highly valued coach. One of the few NBA coaches
Yeah.
with a championship.
I'd say he had a success. I mean, Yeah, I'd say he's successful at Mavs.
Better than Frank
100%.
Vogel.
Better than Doc Rivers.
Better than Frank Vogel.
Better than
Better than Doc Rivers.
Sorry,
Didn't
we're
think I'd
talking
see it
about
all.
coaches.
Should
We
we go off?
have to.
Doc
We are
Rivers a
talking
bum.
about yeah. We have to talk about
Doc Rivers.
coaches. I never realized until the other day. I said, "Yo, Doc Rivers might be a bum man."
He's a bum man. He only won one
I
championship
think that's
with
the
4
title.
All-Stars.
We got the title of the video.
He won one championship with 4 All-Stars.
Yeah.
Doc Rivers,
He,
bum
he,
man.
he did make a few more finals though.
Indeed.
He did make a few
With
more
4
finals.
4 All-Stars.
Yeah, still made a final.
Let's go. We'll go around the room. What's your take on Doc Rivers? As a Celtic.
As a Celtic, I mean his chip. I look back in it every now and then, bro. You saw the game. Was it game 6 or game 5 where Lakers are up 24?
Yeah.
Doc makes some changes.
Yeah.
We go on a mad run, come back and win the game, and then we take it home at home. So, I mean, having watched Doc,
game, man. Play the game.
I feel like his voice has gotten better as well.
It has gotten better
Yeah,
though.
before-
It has gotten-
What do you
Play the game
mean?
properly, man.
Hold on. With all
We
due
shot.
respect, did we not forget that Rivers was coaching the Clippers last season? If
Oh,
he
yeah,
shouts at Kawhi, he knew he was definitely
Yeah.
out.
Yeah.
Yo, Kawhi, you gone.
But I think since post 2012, games evolved.
Yeah, the game's evolved.
And obviously Doc chose to leave and try with the Clippers, and the Celtics have been to more Eastern Conference Finals than Doc has been to Western Conference Finals. So wrong choice there. But the 3-1 losses that he's had in succession, I feel like right now we just have to see Doc as an average coach.
Yeah.
Game's changed.
Good line.
Game's
Good line.
changed, but he was
Good
a great
line.
coach, but the game changed.
We got to downgrade him a little bit.
Well, he's right. Average coach.
If he
is about right.
stopped
Average coach is
at
about right,
2012,
yeah.
I reckon he'd have a lot more clout than he does now.
Fair.
But you know,
Obviously.
Do you think Doc Rivers could do something like what Thibodeau did with the Knicks
yes,
to make them overperform?
yeah.
Have you ever seen a Doc Rivers team overperform?
Overperform.
Overperform. So you basically
mean?
mean like on paper, like this team isn't that talented as others, but
But
they
he's
go
never had that
toe-to-toe
kind
with
of team.
other talented
I mean, you
teams.
know, okay, when he won Coach of the Year with Magic, yeah. But that's early in his
Ooh,
career.
throwback. Okay, cool.
Throwback.
Yeah,
All right, but cool.
I don't know.
But again, from a bygone era.
yeah. But since then, he's never had a
Yeah.
a shit enough team to
Bring
have
them
them
up.
up. You know what I mean?
Understood.
But the Magic, yeah, that's again. That's
I
back
do.
in the
Yeah.
day,
To answer your question, I do, and I think he can. He hasn't had been. I mean, with the way that things are going now, it's looking like his next job will be
In the
Unless-
China. In China with Kyle Kuzma.
Kuzma, Kristaps, and all the rest of them, man, them, bro.
See that? We'll get the
You better
line.
all, we're
See
booking
you in
flights for
China,
all you
bro.
people, man.
Beijing Ducks.
But I can see it. But yeah, I wanted us to address that because Doug Rivers, I realized the other day, I think I saw a tweet about it, and I was just like, yo, it's like
He's lost 3-1.
He's lost his
multiple times.
He's
bro.
doo-doo.
He's lost his, the
His
shine,
gravitas. Yeah.
is going. His light is dimming. You know.
100%. I'm about to call it a day.
Oh,
He could retire.
if he was to retire tomorrow, is that a good?
Wouldn't bat an eyelid.
Wow.
I wouldn't look back and I was like, oh, I wish Doc Rivers was really coaching. I don't think anyone would.
I mean, I think the league will give him his love.
Yeah,
You
they'll
see
give
the-
him love. They'll give him his roses.
Well, let's find his. I need to find his. Let's find his numbers as well. We can put up his all-time coach numbers. I feel like they're quite good.
I think they'll be decent.
Yeah, I feel like they're quite good. So yeah, there's that.
But, give him 4 All-Stars. He'll do something.
But still staying on coaches. Portland, obviously they're still looking. They're focusing their pick around Dame. I mean, they flopped to the whole Jason Kidd. I have no idea what the fuck happened with the Jason Kidd thing.
Controversy.
But now it's looking like Chauncey, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think Chauncey Billups is the favorite, the firm favorite. So they were talking about Becky Hammond. I think it was pretty much like, oh, let's interview someone else. But I think it's very much so Chauncey Billups.
I can't wait to see Becky coaching.
And I'm assuming you guys saw what happened on Twitter.
Yeah, I actually haven't seen it. I
Haven't
heard
seen it?
about it.
Nick?
But I haven't seen
I've literally just got it up now.
Okay. So
Do you want to talk us through it?
I shall. So in 1997, when I was 4 years old,
Yeah.
Chauncey Billups had rape accusations. And somebody happened to mention this to Dame, like, oh, you've picked a guy with rape accusations to his name.
Well, it says Billups settled a sexual assault case out of court in 2000.
Basically,
continue.
hush money.
Allegedly.
That's what it is.
I hear you though.
Oh, of course, that's what hush
Yeah.
money. Don't
Yeah.
talk about it.
Yeah.
And yeah, Dame was catching a bit of flack for responding to this guy. He was saying, "Oh well, I was 7 or 8 years old, and I didn't do my research. So why are you bringing this up to me? Blah 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 blah."
I actually have the quote here. So
Yeah.
somebody said, the hiring is
Yep.
on Dame, in my opinion. They were always going to hire exactly who he wanted and wanted Billups or Jason Kidd. They put out names like Becky Hammond and Mike D'Antoni to call off some of the backlash and hire the guy who they were always going to hire. Lillard responded, "Really? I was asked what coaches I like of the names I heard, and I named them. Sorry, I wasn't aware of their history and I didn't read the news when I was 7 to 8 years old. I don't support those things, but if this is the route y'all want to come at me, say less." And then the fan responded, "Dame, I'm a huge fan of your game. If you weren't aware of the Billups rape case when the news first broke weeks ago, that's fair. I just can't believe that you weren't aware before the decision was made." And then Lillard said again, "I said what I said, family."
How do you guys feel about this?
Wait, about what?
So here's the thing: was the fan wrong for allegedly trying to pin something on Dame for something that happened in 1997, or was Dame wrong for even entertaining it in the first place?
This is tough because I guess we're in the era of cancel culture, innit? Where if somebody makes a good move in their life, there's gonna be somebody that will pull up something from your past and say,
Just to shit on
basically
them.
just say you don't deserve it because you did this.
Yeah.
So I guess it all depends on where your views lies on that. I mean, if I didn't know about the Billups, the Billups case that much. I think I remember hearing something about it,
I know
ages ago,
nada.
but I didn't know much about it. So I'm not too sure about it. All I know is that it's settled and it is what it is. So I didn't know. I mean, now that I do know, how do I feel? I don't know. It's a tough one. I think,
It's 1997. He's had coaching jobs.
yeah, I
in the
mean, like,
interim,
yeah,
right?
I
So-
mean, he's had new jobs. He's had like commentating jobs. Like, he's had this and that. So I think it would be weird to now say, question mark. Da-da-da-da. I think it's too late, to be honest. Basically, it's too late.
we probably wouldn't even seen that guy's tweet if Dame didn't respond to it. That's another thing.
That is also
right?
another thing as well.
Like,
I mean,
I-
I think Dame's not. Again, the guy trying to pin it on Dame is weird. I mean,
Weird.
Dame didn't know. He didn't know.
It's
You know what I'm
weird.
saying?
Yeah.
If Dame
That's-
didn't know, he did not know.
It's like some 20-year-old university student out in the US. Like, it's just some dweeb. Sorry.
And of course, nothing wrong with Dame responding. He's freedom of speech. He's saying what's on his mind.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So I was just concentrating on Billups there, but yeah, to go back on Dame, I don't think that's fair. I don't think that's fair to be like, this is all Dame's fault. Like, Dame should
Agreed.
know better. He knows his history. Like, nah, bro.
Agreed.
Like he said, they asked him for a few names.
Yep.
He asked for those names, and he's obviously gonna get one of those names because it's Dame Lillard. So leave Dame alone, man. You know what I'm saying? If you want to fight, if you want to shoot shots at anybody, shoot it at Billups. You know.
Yeah, sure.
Ultimately, thumbs up, thumbs down on the Billups hiring.
I want Becky to be honest. I'm not a Blazer
Becky's-
fan, but I want to
Becky's a
see
coach.
Becky
why,
coaching.
Becky's a coach.
Huh?
Did you see her?
I just want to see it. I want to see it. It's nice.
So one, her under Popovich
Yeah.
for years.
Yeah.
And then two, did you see what she was doing in that summer league that she won? Like, she was coaching the hell out of those guys.
Yep.
She's a coach. So
Yeah.
she knows the game.
And they were fucking listening.
Yeah, she knows the game. And she's technically got a bit more of a proven track record coaching wise than
Ime Udoka.
some of these other people that are getting jobs. So I want to see Becky coach. I think Portland's a good fit. They've got good pieces. They're
just
missing
wanna-
pieces, but
I just want to know why she just hasn't been hired yet. I mean,
Because she's a lady. It's because she's a lady. It is the same reason why black coaches get picked second and women coaches get picked even last. It's just that
they don't get picked.
they don't get picked. How many black coaches? How many black front office members? How many GMs? How many presidents? It's a shame to see. How many women at that? Even less.
She's definitely like you said,
Actually,
she's done
tell
enough.
a lie.
Track record
There are
wise.
She's done
some
enough.
big time women presidents and
Yeah.
execs, i.e. Jeannie Buss.
Genie.
Yeah. But that's like coaching's different. Like coaching's got a bit of a edge to it. That's why if hopefully she does eventually get an NBA coaching job, it's gonna shake up the NBA. It's gonna change everything.
There's a lot of testosterone to deal with for a season as a head coach.
Yeah.
But I think if anyone can do it, Becky Hammond is.
Brad should have done it.
Well, hide Becky.
Brad, I would.
You like that? You like the Billups? So you're like, what do you want to do?
I'm just blaming the fan. I don't know. Man. I'm just blaming the fan. Brad should have done it. I just wanted the answer from you, nobody else.
I wanted from you.
I mean, I don't know. I hope hopefully soon, man. Shouts to Becky, man. Hopefully
Shout
she
to
gets
Becky.
a job soon, man. Because it will change the NBA and it will bring around some.
Dominate CBA though. Put her on the Beijing Ducks with those guys. They go back in the league.
Might do some
Madness,
madness,
bro.
Right? Has she done G League or anything yet?
She's above that G League.
I mean,
nonsense.
she's Summer League.
Although-
I know, an assistant coach.
Well, she came from WNBA, right?
Yeah, she's a
Or
player.
was she college? We need to find out Becky Hammer's director. Cut.
Hold on, people. Right, she former assistant coach. Of course, we know that.
Yeah.
She was a player for the Colorado State Rams.
Yep.
Went on to play for the San Antonio Stars, New York Liberty, for the WNBA, of course.
There you go.
Yeah.
WNBA. Yeah.
And she represented Russia
Nice.
in the Olympics twice.
Nice.
Interesting.
Right, anything else in coaches? I think this is
I
one
was about to
episode.
say, let's
Pretty much done, right?
coaches, Yeah.
I wanna ask one
unless
more
you
last
wanna
line.
put like
Coaching.
anyone's job on the line for the playoffs. Anyone else's job at risk.
Oh,
Budenholzer doesn't win, he's gone. They've got to switch it up. He's had like too many chances to take this Bucks team all the way, and now is the perfect chance. If Budenholzer does not get a chip, I reckon Budenholzer is going to be switched up next season.
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
I think he's the players. He put the players in a position to win, and right now it's on the players. Because if they can't get past the Hawks,
It's a good point.
I think right now is
When do we put the accountability on the players, man? I feel like this is
a good
it.
example.
He set up the chemistry. He set up the whatever else he needs to
Defensive
set up. Yeah, it's all done. Like at this point, it's autopilot.
they just need to go out there. And
They
win.
just need to go out there and win. Obviously, if you see heads down, obviously do your thing as a coach. Obviously, keep this in track, keep that in track. But
Let's
I'm
go back-
with you. I do
let's-
feel
let's
like
go back to my statement. Let's
Yeah,
go back to my
yeah, yeah,
statement.
go.
Let's look at the remaining matchups.
yeah,
So we got the Hawks,
yeah,
winner of the Suns Clippers.
Yeah.
Probably going to be the
Suns.
Suns.
yeah.
None of those teams on paper you have an excuse to lose against. Players for players.
Suns maybe less, but yes.
Suns less.
I agree with
Definitely
you. but
less.
Suns maybe
right?
yes. Yeah.
So he's not going to have a leg to stand on. That's why you're not going to be able to say players for players.
No, I think he should win. Don't get me wrong, but I'm just saying that he's got them guys ready this season, and it's literally got. I think at this point it's got there. He has to make adjustments. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah. He
But-
still has to do like the basics as a coach.
If they lose, I don't think it's just because they're not a better team on paper.
Again,
if they
the
can't execute, they can't
statement
execute.
was if they lose, they're going to point at Mike.
I don't think so.
Because players for players, they don't have an excuse right now.
I'd be very disappointed personally if fingers are pointing at Mike.
I don't think so.
Because at the end of the
think-
day, if they do lose, I'm going to go to Giannis.
I'm going to be honest.
Because it would mean that he
Let's see what happens.
he did something or he didn't do something that they needed. Or I may even go to Middleton because I can't lie. There's a few games where
Streaky.
we'll talk about that. We'll talk about that soon, very very
You
soon.
already know I don't like Mills.
I know. We'll talk about that
He's
very
a
very very
baller,
very
bro.
soon. But
He's a baller. I don't like him.
I'm just saying that there's a few even now. Like, I do feel like the Bucks are gonna go the way and do it, but I do feel like if they don't do it, I already have like 5 names off the top of my head that I'm blaming before I blame Mike.
Really?
Yeah,
I'm not
100%.
From
100%.
just watching the team and so I was like, I feel like they're ready.
They're ready, bro.
And if
Are they ready?
if they don't pull it off, the Bucks,
Again,
the Bucks,
guys, you're arguing.
No, we're not arguing.
against
We're not
the-
arguing, I'm just-
No. You're debating a statement that I haven't made yet.
Okay.
My statement was if they flop, which they shouldn't, because
Yeah.
I believe we haven't talked about this yet. I believe we should all be synonymous in thinking that the Bucks are probably favourites to take this one.
Ness and fall.
Ness and Fall. Jazz and Fall.
No, we'll talk. Yeah, we're gonna get onto that in a bit. Yeah, we'll get into that in a bit.
So that's yeah. But yeah, let's see what happens, man.
What up? Sorry, quickly. Any other coaches that's you
On
feel
the
like
line,
jumps on the line?
No, I think
think so.
everyone's exceeded expectations
Yeah,
technically.
yeah.
So
I agree.
I don't think Ty Lue will be. He's got injuries.
Oh, there is Tyler actually.
It's his
No,
first
no, no,
season.
too
Wait, it's his
And he's
first
got
season.
this is the Clippers' first Western Conference final
That's true.
Yeah. He's
or first Western Conference
already
final
done,
win ever.
Yeah, already done a better job than Rivers. He
So
said.
Yeah.
he said.
Agreed.
And everyone else exceeded expectations, so they'll get nothing but applause for making it this far anyway.
Yeah. All right. Well, you know what that means, guys. Let us know your opinions on coaches. This was a coaches special. It turned out to be.
Yeah,
Maybe who's your top 3 coaches of this season?
and of all time.
Who's who's sweating right now in the locker rooms that you guys want to bring out there? We'll talk about it. Let us know, man. Tweet us, Banana Broke Crew. Instagram, Banana Broke Crew.
Wait, do the Bulls have a new coach?
Yeah, man.
yeah.
Billy Donovan,
Oh,
Is that your new coach?
what,
Yeah, man.
the old Thunder coach?
Thunder coach.
He did great things for the Thunder.
Yeah, he did.
I don't know about that one.
No. Well, That's not your thoughts. Wow. See ya.
Vibranium, I can never get soft. I move squares, trying not to get boxed. In the last quarter, could've won awards for my trap prowess. I was turning turnover all mad hours. Reminiscing about the days I used to have hours. Hit 2 licks in like 2 hours. You gon' need a brown box and some cute flowers.